Hello everyone and welcome back into our Deity Every Leader Challenges Canada, where we're still going for a Diplo victory. Silent is in chat informing me that the disaster level probably should have been higher for what we're doing. But part of the fun is that I don't know what I'm doing, so that's exciting. Very exciting. We're going to keep on trucking through this game. Alright. This settler, where do we want it to go? God, this double cotton city's got to go down at some point. I just don't want to. I just don't want to. I want to settle one city over here. It's 16 turns, though. Big yikes. Can he get on? Is there like a camel hiring service in the desert? Yo, he can get on this road. I guess it doesn't really get him there faster, though. We need to hire a camel from Vancouver to Winnipeg. Imagine that in real Canada. Taking a camel across the Canadian Rockies to Winnipeg. Big yikes. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10. Alright, let's throw this commercial hub down for the trade route. That'll give us air. I think that might be our first +4 commercial hub. So I think that'll give us the 3 era score. 5 turns to get 10 era score doesn't seem likely. So I don't think we're getting a back-to-back golden age, which is unfortunate. I was hopeful. What single malt scotches do I have right now? I think I only have Deanston right now. I have Deanston. No. I have Lafroig as well. But Lafroig, you gotta be in the mood for it. What else do I have? Single malt. People, everyone in my family and people I know that I like whiskey, so they always buy me blends, right? They're just like, ooh, Johnny Walker Black, that's $50. He'll love that. And I'm like, it's fine. But it's not the same. So I end up with all these blended scotches just as gifts. But I don't actually have that many single malts, because Irish is cheaper than Scotch here. And Irish is just friendlier, so it's easier to have Irish, because that way when you're trying to share your whiskey, it's very good and people like it. Whereas Scotch, it can be very hard to bring people with you if they don't like whiskey. So much to work in this city. I want to save these chops for Statue of Liberty. I mean, we can do some swapping chops over here. I don't want to build a mine. These cities just aren't growing quickly is the bigger problem that I'm having. How many turns till you grow? Never! 28 turns till you grow on the wrong tile. Well, lucky for us, we have money. Alright, that's great. Let's use some of that money. Buy a watermill? Just for basic necessities. Granaries. Anywhere that doesn't have a granary gets a granary. There we go. Basic necessities first. At least it isn't bourbon. Bourbon is fantastic. Bourbon is so good. I mean, I don't really have a favorite type. Plus 20 iron. Okay, well, I don't want that. I don't have a favorite type. Buffalo Trace is really good for the money for bourbon. Wild Turkey 101 is great for the price in bourbon as well. What else is good in the world of bourbon? That's like easily available and yummy. Buffalo Trace is definitely my favorite. We're going to Susa Tusa. That is Era Score and Diplo Favor. 4 turns for, what is it, 8. I don't think we're getting 8 in 4 turns. I think that's a big ask. Wild Turkey, yeah. 101, though. Do not get Wild Turkey regular. Ugh, the 80 proof Wild Turkey can suck it. It's bad. I don't even know if bad's the right word. It's just not good. I don't know how I bungled this settle so much in St. John. I should have settled closer to get the double T's, the culture, but you live and you learn. I was trying to get another settler up here, was the thought. Bionic Arm, I can drink anything but whiskey and bourbon. Bourbon is whiskey. Bourbon is just a type of whiskey. Bourbon means it's American, although common misconception that it has to be from Kentucky. Just anywhere in the States. Has to be at least 50% corn and aged in new oak. So a lot of whiskeys use used barrels, right? So a lot of Scotch will like use sherry barrels or used rum barrels or whatever it is, right? Or used whiskey barrels from another whiskey, right? But bourbon has to be a new oak, has to be an American, has to be at least 50% corn. And corn is really sugary, which is what gives bourbon that kind of light, fruitier, right? Not like Irish light, but like it's fruitier and sugarier bourbon. Because there's lots of corn in it. There's your whiskey lesson for the day. Parts of that could be slightly off, but that's the main idea. Oh, you already know. Look, I'm just educating anyone. They used to ship a ton of bourbon barrels to the whiskey distilleries in the UK. Yeah. Like the UK will use bourbon barrels for Scotch or bourbon barrels for whatever they're making. Gain 200 gold and 1 envoy. That's slightly better for us than the last one, so I will grab the boost and be happy with it. Now the 1 envoy, can I choose another city-state here? I want to try for the era score. No. But like Jerusalem and Kabul just haven't had anyone go into them. If I can get 2 more, 3 turns to get 8. 7. 7 in 3 turns. That's achievable. That is achievable. I want to get Victor down to Embrasure. This feels achievable. Okay, let's pick our alliance peeps and give them... Do they need strategics? What do you give me for 20 horses, 20 iron? Boost up your military, you know? 11 for 30. That's a good deal. You need 14 horses. You want to do this in groups of 20. So they've already have 46. They need 14. Or if they already have 20, they're going to need another 20 to make it worth it. Not a great deal, but we'll take it. Thanks for indulging. No worries. I can talk about whiskey forever. I'm a fan. I am a fan. We're going to want more settlers than this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10's not bad. 10's kind of in the mid-range of where you usually want to be. I feel bad that I keep skipping over these builders' turns, but I honestly have nothing for them to do until the cities grow. Does anyone need truffles? Gilgamesh, you're still unhappy with us. You got truffles, though, mate. You got salt. You got truffles and salt. Well, those are the things that we have, so that's not good. You don't have truffles or salt, my guy. What's up? 8 for 30. Are you legit? I mean, this. I need the gold. They need the stuff, so that's fine. I do want to be clear that was a terrible deal. Absolutely clear that was an awful deal. And we're not getting Patala Palace. "51 turns is too many. I remain hopeful, but I am slowly realizing that we're probably not getting Patala Palace. I will build Cahokia Mounds, though. Jesus, now you're going to work the Cahokia Mounds. I guess they grow in, what is that, 6 turns, so it's fine. Yeah, I want to use Magnus, but I don't want to move Pingala. Right? The extra bit on the chops is not worth losing 9 culture and science for 5 turns, and all the great people points either. At least to me. Right? If it was any other city but Pingala, I'd move Magnus. Patala isn't really gunned for, though. That's true.
Remember that people...
That is true. Stirrups, banking. Let's go into Niter. Build an aqueduct. I don't think it's happening this game. I want to go into Niter just to suss out what we got so we can sell it. I would normally sleep these builders, but then I'll forget that they have turns. Right? Like, I'll just forget to use them. But you're good to go for a district. You just gotta wait for these walls to finish. I suppose that makes sense. Although one of those is probably leaving for a district, but we'll start with a campus here. We need another place to build a theater square too. No problems with a regular era. Doesn't feel too bad. All of our loyalty still checks out. Russia's in a golden age. Ooh, a heroic age. Classic. Good work, Grand Columbia. Killing it. No more monumentality, though. Feels bad. I mean, it's got to be monumentality. Like, no more buying units of faith, but we are building lots of districts. Gain 1 era score each time you complete a trade route. That's not enough. I think we'll complete more districts than trade routes. That might have been the wrong choice, but I think on the whole... Can we just be... Oh, we're not allies anymore? For real? For real? You don't want to be my friend anymore? Fine. Alright, let's go. Yeah, now you're starting to pay for it. Now you're understanding. Now we're getting the right idea. He's starting to pay for it. That's what we like. Fair friendship. Yes. See, if we can be allies and you'll give us money, that is the best deal. Yeah, you're starting to pay for it too. Living your best life. Look at you. Well done. Again, not much for this builder to do. A lot of missions. This guy's taken over the whole world. I feel bad for Dido. Dido lasted like 50 turns in this game. Dido straight up lasted like 50 turns. How does he have 3 points? He must have built Mabodi. We have 1 Diplo point. We have 1 Diplo victory point. Someone else builds this Petra, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry lots of tears. There we go. More appeal. Oh, look at it. It's coming together. The Patala Palace is coming together. All right. I think we're going to need to build another settler in Poutine Stand after the market. There's just a little too much land that's left. Is there any good buildings to buy for 1,000? Lighthouse here, 5 turns, not worth it. Granary here, probably worth it. Guys, finish buying the Petra. Please? Please? You have 3 population. I mean, that is what it is. It's really not ideal. Grab a monument there. Oh, you still need a lot of everything. Have your granary there. Everyone's getting a granary. Look at us go. All these tiers made of water or made of beer. They might be made of beer. Not gonna lie, it could go either way. I don't know how the makeup of tiers works. I don't know how they get created. There's some sneaky eye doctors out there that research that stuff. I can't believe it built the wheat tile first. I mean, I guess maybe I can believe it, but still. But still, hey, you grew as well. Look, we have stuff for the builders to do. You guys! We have stuff for the builders to do!
The more science...
Uh-oh. This is... I mean, this is good for now, because we haven't actually worked any of these, but holy smoke. I suppose dams are next. Build a classical era or later wonder. I mean, it's happening, but not very quickly. Any great people we want? Ancient walls? No. Governor title? Probably good. Instant bombard? Nice. Alright, so we're just saving our faith for now. Buying some time. Ooh. We can get some of these fat under the volcano tiles. Let's go right... Let's go right here on this -5 tile. I don't think I can make up -11, but I can definitely make up -5. Free liberty!
My man!
Welcome into the chat. You could chop out the Petra, that's a good point. Yeah, I suppose you can swap, like buy out to here and then swap this. Out of gold now. I should have thought about that before, but Free Liberty, welcome into the chat. Thanks for the good idea. You are right. That probably is the smart thing to do. You could buy here and swap it, but were you trying to use these two chops? So you probably buy out to the nanners. Because we're using these two for Statue of Liberty, which is going right here. Yeah, we'll settle right down here where this missionary is, and then move Victor up there. Brantford. Brantford! Don't really need the shrine. Nice to have. Look, can you stop flooding my Cahokia mounts? How am I supposed to make any money? I mean, that's a good commercial hub, and we need the trade routes. So. We do need to make sure we're not building theater squares, though, because culture is very important.
Louis?
Hey! Free Liberty!
Beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Free Liberty, welcome into the clan. Glad you're having a good time. Thank you for that little bit of commitment. I appreciate you. Value for value. Welcome in. The clan is expanding, you guys. Good era score there. Let's settle this city. This isn't really my ideal settle, but getting the niter here, the T here, these are two really good tiles that the volcano just keeps making better. We do steal a little bit of land, and we can move Victor up here to deal with all the loyalty problems. Very happy. We'll start with this coffee. We'll work on that till we grow, which we should do naturally, hopefully soon. 9 turns on the Petra. We're getting close. It's going to get sniped. I feel it in my bones. We've taken too long. We could grab a galley for era score. I think walls here, probably a good idea. We're not allied with Gilgamesh. Yeah, I have no idea. He's been angry with it. He didn't accept our delegation. Ever since he stopped accepting our delegation, I've noticed he's been really angry. Sure. Bad deal for 6-nighter.
Him that overcometh.
Yeah, barbs. Oh, cool. Let's actually get the experience on the archer. Attack him. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 390. Oh, I didn't realize we actually had that much gold. How much is a builder? I mean, 455 plus 1 purchase. 1 tile to chop Petra. So we need 2 turns. 2 turns of gold to chop Petra. It might be worth it to try anyway, though. Don't really have a great River Valley city. With all these rivers, you think we would, but we don't have like a huge kind of miney area near the rivers. Plus, you kind of need to plan your River Valley earlier than that, so your industrial zone actually makes sense. We'll go for the bank now, because we have Owls of Minerva that gives us a special bank. I don't know what's so special about this bank. We don't really use Owls of Minerva. We're doing so many like firsts this game. First time really committing to Owls of Minerva. Losing population here, classic. Awesome. Maybe I will, but 33 turns. That's too many turns. Let's come up and grab the niter. I know I wanted to chop out the Petra, but we can't be losing loyalty here.
A few inventions have.
Man, that's a great tile. Yeah, we got pyramids. We got pyramids one last time before they patch it out of the game. Because next patch, the AI is going to gun for pyramids and Oracle more than they do now. Which probably means on Deity you're not getting them anymore. Unfortunately. Good deal, Russia. Yeah, this is our one last hurrah with pyramids. Thank you, good flood. I appreciate a flood that destroys nothing and boosts everything. Very nice. Well done. That's a perfectly coordinated flood. I can't really say no to this campus. I'm determined to never make this slinger an archer. That slinger shall be a slinger till the end of its days. Forever and ever. Great Bath for human players, new meta. Maybe, yeah, maybe they'll just leave the Great Bath alone. Maybe that's what we're getting instead. Imagine that if you can get Great Bath and Stonehenge and stuff now instead of... and they just get Pyramids and Oracle. I mean, it's a terrible trade. Pyramids and Oracle are much better, but still. Yeah, imagine that. That would be a funny... That would be a funny change up. Or Machu Picchu, yeah. I didn't even think about what would be easier to get if the AI are building Pyramids and Oracle. You're right, Machu Picchu would be slightly easier to get. Provides one more level of Diplo visibility on all other civs. That sounds diplomatic. Let's do it. Let's do it. I would like to be the suzerain of Jerusalem, please. Please and thank you. When do you grow? 14 turns. All right, you're going to chill for a little minute. A little minute? I meant to say a little bit. Also, missionaries, man. What? Wait, what? Who was over here? All right. Time to investigate. Time to investigate. You're going to have to be a crossbowman before you go out there. What happened? This is an official inquiry. Oh, gee. Just kidding. There's muskets. Just kidding. We're fine. A gilded vault. I'm pretty sure there's an achievement in the game for airlifting a level 3 slinger between aerodromes. Really? That's such a random achievement. I shall buy an art museum here. I guess I'll build one more settler. I hate settling cities this late, but we have land to settle. Right? We still have spaces we want to settle. Is Magnus down here? Yeah. Atusa will give us 2 envoys. I mean, that's just worth doing straight up. Yeah, now we're the Sioux of them. Awesome. Yeah, I think culture's too important to not focus on at least one art museum right now. Look at all the space. You could settle, like... I mean, I have all the tundra, too. We have to remember that we can actually make the tundra work. I don't really want to. Alright, one more turn for the Petra. What are the chances it gets bamboozled from us? You want to keep the crossbowman here because it has garrison, so it does much more damage. What did we lose? Was it a builder? If it was a settler, I'm going to be upset, but I forgot about it either way. Whatever it is, it was not important enough for me to remember that it existed.
Petra is a brilliant display of man's artistry, turning barren rock into majestic
Hey, we done it. It took 180 billion turns. Look at the horses. They're eating so quick. The horses are nice and healthy. We've got the Petra.
The pen might not, having seen a non...
Look at that city now. Just growing, doing good things. Love to see it. Love to get the Eiffel Tower this game for tourism. The more tourism we get, the more Diplo favor we get. And you doubted it. To be fair, it was a lot of turns. All of the AI could have built it 4 times before I built it once. So in that sense, I did doubt it. This guy's just going to let me kill him. That's exciting. That is less exciting now that he's not dead. Him not dying makes that way less exciting. Damietta. That is an outrageous settle. It's also a terrible city for you, mate. How dare you settle so close to me, Suleiman? I guess we are Saladin, not Suleiman. Come on, get it together, Brad. Doink. Goodbye. What got stolen? Bandar, can you send this guy over here? I want to know what got taken. I'm upset about it on behalf of whatever it is that got taken. He's being held hostage by the Barbs and doesn't even understand. Not only do they hold him hostage, they force him to be part of their group. That's what's most appalling. Are we not the Sioux of any of these places? Preslav seems pretty lost. It doesn't look like we're catching up to Preslav, but another envoy in Cahokia would be nice. Yeah, I need to see what's up. Another musket for real? Where is this? Oh, it's right here. So my unit got... Mitla! Bring some units over. What are you doing? What are you doing, Mitla? Whoa! Oh, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Awesome stuff. Grab a market for a trade route. We're going to come back in here. Rinse and repeat. Look, can these muskets stop bothering me? I'm going to run into barbs with this slinger. The slinger has to live the whole game. I'm determined. I'm determined to make the slinger live. Come hell or high water. Grant a new governor title. It's one of the better great merchants. Not the best or anything, but one of the better ones. What do we want to build here? 19 turns for a builder. There's not many good districts. Unless you want to build anything under the volcano. This is a good commercial hub, actually. Might as well grab the trade routes while we have owls. This is a bonkers tile. I'm happy with this city. This is a good city to settle. 1 wildcard policy slot, 2 spy capacity, 4 loyalty per turn. That's actually quite helpful. I've never really used owls. That's not a bad ability. We want to go for embrasure, so when we do build spies, we get them for free. So now what we want to do is, after the settler's done, swap Victor into here and build spies in the Spy Academy, or whatever it's called. Yeah, I don't want to get this intelligence agency, I think it's called. Look, I know the official names of everything. Southwest Ontario, baby! Let's get it, Schmitty! Let's get it. This game doesn't forget Southwest Ontario. Everyone is represented in the Canadian civilization. Everyone. Even Southwest Ontario. It's just a free lineup of musket men to kill. They stole my builder or something, though, and I'm still mad about it. I don't even know what it is exactly they took. And I'm still upset on behalf of that unit that I can't remember. Yeah, Schmitty, I wouldn't play a game of Civ and leave you out, bud. We are trading to a lot of trade city-states. I don't want to use my diplo. I want to buy myself points. I want to buy myself points. I go into furs a little bit here. I don't even want to bother. I want to save it for the points. We haven't got a city. Okay, well, that worked out in 0 of the ways I was hoping it to. We have not got any disaster aid requests. This is disturbing because that's how I'm getting most of. That was my plan. These guys definitely took a settler. These dinguses definitely took a settler. All right, where do we want to settle this city? I kind of want to settle it up here. Have a city chilling in the middle of nowhere. Take it up to St. John, then we'll discuss. Build an art museum. +9 gold, +1. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna buy the art museum, though. Good. How's Patala going? 21 turns still. Not ideal. We have a lot of faith, though. If another wonder great engineer comes up, we'll have a lot of faith. Wouldn't mind a great writer. It looks like we're not really close to it. But no one else is even close at all. Russia's kind of hoarding them. Bandar Brunei, quick and easy envoys, so we'll do that. I think we need another theater square, especially if we have a wonder in this city. Now, we're going to put it on the floodplains tile because the floodplains tile does not get affected by Petra. Right, so it's always going to be a pretty bad tile. How much longer for this tea? 3 turns! Exciting. Exciting stuff. Do we have we have Statue of Liberty in 5, so that's good. Statue of Liberty in 5 is really good. Moderate flood. Just 1 tile. It's more like a swim than a flood. It's like, hey, can we swim in the streets today? Absolutely. This is suspicious arrow curving. Are you guys seeing this angle? This guy's curving his bolt across the mountains. This is not a real... This is hundreds of feet tall. You can't... This guy's doing some Matrix level stuff over here to hit that musketman. That was the Matrix. Whatever just happened there. Yeah, you tried to frickin' kill Poutine Stand, didn't you? Oh, that's not even... No, it's Hamilton that has all the spy stuff. Who was it? Sumeria. Gilgamesh. Don't spy on me. Yeah, good, Gilgamesh. Good. He's just shooting straight down the line of the hex. That's how I learned how to do archery. When I was learning archery, for where I work, they definitely said, like, the world is made of hexes. And you need to shoot down the line of a hex, and you can go over mountains. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I've been using that technique ever since. They call it the hex shot. It's a very advanced technique. Gilded Vault feels good. I'd rather kind of just buy it. If it's going to take 5 turns for a shrine. Grab a builder quick. I'd rather just buy it. We're up to 5 trade routes. How about that? How about that? 5 trade routes. We're killing it. We are killing it. Market. And you kind of need the market to make the whole commercial hub worth it. Anyone else we can Suze? Cahokia! We're not even the Suze of Cahokia? Lord. Game makes it hard. I want the Diplo favor. How are we even doing? Well, we're last, so that's going well. How do you have 5? Are you getting disaster requests that I'm not getting? Are you getting disaster requests that we're not getting? Is this game rigged? Anyways, that's going to do it for YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're watching on Twitch, hang out for a few minutes. But if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe button or wherever they are. If you want to watch us live, we have a link to the Twitch in the description below, as well as the Twitter and the Discord. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.